Welcome back. Before we took a commercial break, we were talking about how the mentorship should occur during the circumcision period. And he actually said that a mentor could be anyone who is eloquent, who has gone through the whole system before with the boy. So my next question for Reverend is, boys tend to spend so much time with their mothers. How do we balance this? Because you have told me that a mother is the one who raises the child. We agreed on that.
Yes.
But also the father should be part of this child's life.
Yes.
And how, because you also say that daughters love their fathers and sons love their mothers. So how do you bring this balance? And how can the father fit in without feeling left out? Because sometimes they actually do feel left out.
Yes.
When your son is always mama, 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 you can tend to feel left out. And
True.
there are things he can only learn from you as a father and not from the mom. The things a father should take charge of. So how can we be able to create this balance in the society?
Okay. Well, it's very unfortunate that we have so many fathers who have only provided the seed to the child, to the boy child.
Yes, that's true.
About the responsibilities, they have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And they can provide school fees, maybe uniform and the clothes.
Yeah, but then most people do that saying, but I am part of the child's life. But I think bringing up a child is more than paying fees.
Yes.
And buying clothes and paying the house rent where the mother of your child and your child is living. Yeah, there's more to it.
So for such fathers, actually we are addressing them even in this program.
Yes.
That it would be too unfortunate for a father who would only provide the basic necessities, but he is not providing the care and the support where he has the grips with this child. He has the social belonging or the feeling that I know how my son talks, I know how he behaves, I know what he wants, and also the son similarly knows when the father's moods are bad. Like the girls, they are very good in that.
Yeah.
You find them running to their daddies and then they lie on their chest and they just look at his eyes. But in most cases, boys are not able to do that because to a father, it's like, psychologically, it's like, he's a man like myself.
A man shouldn't
That's why
cry.
they run.
A man shouldn't be too affectionate.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why they run to
their mothers. Yeah.
And they feel like the girl should be held with esteem and, you relax with your daughter and then the daughter watches you. That's why it is easier for you to get something from your dad than your brother.
Okay.
Yeah. You can easily run to your dad, talk to him politely.
But, yeah, that is so true.
And you wanted something to be done for even your mother.
Yes.
Not only for you, but for the family, for your brothers. They would even send you to go to your own dad, to their own dad. Who is your dad? And then you get something out of it and they are happy, as equal as, because you have brought something to them, which the father could not have given the boy.
Yeah.
Now, we need to create some balance in that the mother should show the importance of the father, the role of a father to this boy. Because if that one is not done as equal, this boy may again not know about the responsibilities that you have talked about.
Yes.
He may not know that a father should take care of everyone in this house. Take care of them, the wife, take care of us as the children. In order for your son not to forsake his family at the final analysis, when he gets married, he may differ with his wife. They may even part ways.
Yes.
But because he learned the aspect of taking care of the children from their father, then believe you me, his children out there will not struggle.
Yes.
Because it is his responsibilities to take care of his own blood.
And what happens in a case where by a woman is a single mother?
Yes.
Like the father of the child is totally out of the picture. Who should she involve in this situation of balancing? Because, you know, with a single mother, she is literally, and I quote unquote, the mother and father of this child.
True.
But we have just said that there are certain things a boy child should only learn from his father, or let's say a male figure.
Right.
So if this is a single woman with no man in her life, who should she look up to take over this, and at least even weekends be with the boy? Because boys definitely need a male figure in their lives. Yes.
Very important question. We advise that where the father is absent, either by death or he is completely out of this marriage, the uncle should take up the role of mentoring the boy child in this home. If the uncle is not there, because there can be a case in point where the uncle is not also present, let the grandfather take up the responsibility. If the grandfather is not there, let a male figure, a friend to the family, one that has already done, or rather he has succeeded in nurturing his own children, or a male that is raising his own family in a moderate way, in a good way, then that can be the best person to mentor your boy child. Because at the end, Ashiko, we would need a man that will at least walk out there and he doesn't behave short of other men. He doesn't behave like a woman. He doesn't behave like he has come from his own world. We want him to walk together with other young men in the university, young men out there in their careers, and then we say, wow, he's a good man.
Okay.
So the father, I mean, if the father is absent, the mother should make sure that even an age mate, because I believe they are age mates, they are schoolmates with the mother, whom she can involve. And the society is good in that, so long as you involve them. But the society can switch off, so long as you also lock yourself.
You also create a barrier.
Yes. They will just lock you out.
Should this mentor be somebody who has had children? Because what if this single mother has a brother who has no children?
Yeah, a mentor is not necessarily a person who has children. Because you are not mentoring this boy to only have children or even to get married. You are mentoring this boy also to have, to develop a culture where he is embracing other people. And if a brother to the mother is that person who likes people, who loves people, he has good mannerism, he is the best person to do that. He may not be having money, but you see the mother, if the mother was able to, he could support whatever the brother is doing with the son.
Whatever activities they partake.
Yeah, if they want to go out, she can support.
Yeah, but it's very important to also look at the character of this mentor.
Exactly.
Because the person mentoring your child is what your child will turn out to be, with the belief that this is how a man should be.
Yeah, Asiko, thank you very much. Parents, beware of this, because we are addressing ourselves as parents and the parents to be, like you and others.
I am a parent already.
Of a boy?
Yes.
Great, great. Now, so we are saying this. Before you release your son to any mentor, any godfather, take care of the mannerism of that person. Go into even the finer details of this person. He might be a gay person. Like we have cases where somebody has been mentored by even a pastor. Kumbe this pastor was a homosexual.
Okay.
And he ended up, putting this boy into the
Yes,
system,
yes.
into the same practice.
Yes.
And the boy could give the testimony of what has been happening far much later after the damage has been done. It's always good to scrutinize this person that you are giving your son to,
Okay.
so that you don't mess up your son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. My next question is, when kids reach the age of 13, 14, when they're teenagers, they become rebellious.
Right.
So how can parents tone down a rebellious boy? Because it is said that sons are a handful during their teenagehood. During that phase of their lives, they are just a handful. So how can a mother and father be
Yes.
able to tone down this boy, be able to still have a relationship with him,
Yeah.
despite the fact that he'll be rebellious, he'll be feeling like his parents are all of a sudden old-fashioned,
Yeah.
they know nothing they're saying. During this period, we're actually supposed to be friends with our children, but at that point, that's when a drift is created.
Yes.
And this is the point in their lives when they need their parents the most.
Yes.
So how can a parent still be part of a child's life and tone down this rebellion of her boy child during this stage of his life?
Well, it is actually in almost every boy, including myself when I was growing up
Okay.
as a boy. You may not know this, but as we are boys, the old boys, we know what happens at that stage. Special guidance is required in this stage from that early beginning, 18 months and so on upwards, and even when he is age 13. Information is power. Because most of us were not told what we are going to expect when we get into teenage.
Yes.
Expectations.
Yes.
You guys, you are taught well that, when you are around 13, you start this, you start that, you start that. So beware.
Yes.
Carry this, carry that, even to the boarding school. We were not.
Okay.
Most of us were not taught. So when the parents have information at hand, and they should not leave it to the teachers, because teachers have other works. They are not there only for teaching your boys and girls on how to get into those puberty stages and so on. This is a very, very crucial stage where the boys discover themselves. They discover that they can change their voices to talk like their fathers. You see? Again, they discover themselves that, kumbe can erect.
Yes.
And that erection is different from the previous erection.
Yes.
Which parent would want to sit down and do that? But I believe the parents that we are talking to now will be ready
And bold enough.
and bold enough to sit down and talk about the functions of the body. Let them not hear it from teachers, but from us as parents.
Let teachers just be an
Yes.
additional top,
They are
a
certain.
tip of the iceberg.
They are just as certain to
Yes.
what you have already
Yes.
taught your children. That this is what you are going to expect. You have this, you start having wetting dreams, because the moment they discover that they are having wetting dreams, do you know, you start again wondering what is becoming of them. And believe you me, there are teachers out there who are ready to teach them that when you start behaving this way, this is where you go. This is how you do it. And once they start doing it, the moment your boy happens to be taught by the teachers in quotes,
Quote unquote.
out here,
Yes.
they are out there as equal. That boy will be looking at you like this when you are talking, and he cannot understand you. And that's how they land even into drugs, because he wants everything to be very hard.
Yes. Yes.
He wants, the body to be very hard as he
Yes.
performs the game,
Yes.
because he has already entered into the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
2, the father is vital in this
In this stage of a
very,
yeah.
very vital.
Yes.
This is the moment where the father should walk the walk and talk the talk with the boy.
Because children actually imitate what they see,
Of
not
course.
what we say. 90% of a child's character is from what he or she had his parents saw them doing. But
True.
what they hear is just
That's very true.
yeah.
This is not the moment, this is not the stage at which you need to bombard him with, empty ones. Empty in the sense of maybe you are telling him you shouldn't be like this, you
Yes,
shouldn't be like
yes.
that. No, let him be himself because he is discovering. It's a self-discovery stage. So if you tell him to be like Mugambi, and he is John, he can't understand what you are talking about. He is discovering himself. He's the only one who is spending a sleepless night over his own body that is so hot. He is the one that has eaten some little food, and after maybe an hour he feels like he wants to take some more food.
Yes, that's
Because the
true.
body is very
That's
active.
true, yeah.
So this is a stage at which the father should be there. I remember that stage, my dad, because though he did not understand much, but one thing I commend him for is that he bought for me something that looked like a pot.
Okay.
A slightly bigger plate than those ones of my sisters.
Okay.
Because I used to eat a lot.
Yes.
And after a short while, I could still eat what the remnants from my sisters. What they had kept, I could still go and eat it at night. There are times that I could wake up late at night when everyone is asleep, go to the cupboard, then we used to put food in the cupboard, get the plate, eat everything very quickly, that which that was left for them to eat in the morning, eat everything, go to sleep. And I would not be the first person to wake up in the morning. They wake up and find that there is no food. Then I was just smiling in bed and covering myself because I know I'm the one who has done it.
Yes.
So these are stages at which, for sure, every parent should walk with this boy
Yes.
more than before.
Yes.
No beating. Because this is another mistake that we make.
Okay.
I have made it.
Okay.
You have made it. Others have made it. It is a no to beating. That's where we go wrong. This is a moment where you reason out together because this is a reasoning stage of your son.
Yes.
He is a reasonable person. He has seen a number of things. He is now trying to reflect on himself, feelings for himself.
Yes.
That, I'm feeling like I am a man. I can walk like a man. That's when they start girlfriends and boyfriends. They want to, to have your daughter as a girlfriend. And they are feeling so proud, sharing that, that one is my girlfriend, that is my girlfriend. That's how they become polygamous. That one is my, and your son can be polygamous in the process. Because if this is my girlfriend,
Yes.
that's my girlfriend, the other one is my girlfriend. So it is the man himself who should, and the mother, who should be able now to distinguish between these ages. That when he reaches this age, the teens, then I need to be sitting down with him. It is wrong to do this. If you are not careful, you can impregnate a girl.
Yes.
Because what you have now, teach him. You have the scenes within you that are fully grown. They can impregnate somebody.
Okay.
So you mess up with yourself, you mess up with somebody else.
Okay, Reverend, thank you so much. I have learned so much today, and I'm sure my viewers have learned a lot too. That's it for today. Join us next week, same place, same time. For any questions, suggestions, and comments, hit us on our official Facebook page, Aviation TV Kenya. Our Twitter handle is @Aviation TV Kenya. Thank you.